View Campground is located between Brimley and Eckerman along the Lake Superior Shoreline, along Lakeshore Drive, the Whitefish Bay Scenic Byway. The campground is managed by the U.S. Forest Service, and as you approach the campground and enter, you see one of the typical U.S. Forest Service campground billboards. It does cost $20 a night to stay here, and you have 25 sites to choose from. Half of the sites are tucked in the woods between the main road and the campground road, while the other half sit along the Lake Superior shoreline. Most of the sites are plenty big enough for a travel trailer, pop-up camper, and a couple tents. Two of the sites at the end of the campground, sites number 24 and 25, are walk-in only sites that are specifically designed just for tent campers. The campground does allow beach access from multiple locations and multiple campsites that bring you right down to the beautiful sandy Lake Superior shoreline. And most of the sites here at this campground can be pre-reserved online or by calling the 800 number listed on the billboard. Along with being very spacious, each campsite does come with a fire ring, picnic table, and a lantern post in the actual campsite itself. You can see most of these sites are pretty big, and you won't have any trouble for space once you get your rig backed into them. Plenty of shade trees help keep the sun off you, but not much for a windbreak. Here we're going to walk up to these tent-only sites, sites number 24 and 25, and you can see they also have fire rings, picnic tables, and lantern post, along with a great view of the Lake Superior shoreline and the seclusion of not having the traffic coming and going from the campground. There is not really a spot for additional parking here, so if you're a visitor and you wanted to use the campground as access for the shoreline, you don't really have that option. You're going to have to go farther up the road and find a spot to park. You do have a campground host and a nice restroom area along with hand pump water.